Iraqi authorities capture a German teenage girl in Mosul. One America's Howe has more on her connections to ISIS.
In a tunnel under the Iraqi city of Mosul, troops detained 20 foreigners, including a 16-year-old German girl believed to have joined the Islamic State. Linda Wenzel was found with an all-female ISIS squad in possession of weapons and suicide vests after Mosul was liberated earlier this month. She's one of an estimated 50 German minors who have traveled to Syria or Iraq to join the Islamic State. Iraqi forces say they recognized her as an enemy sniper and suggested she could be tried in Iraq. Wenzel grew up in a Protestant family near Dresden in a small town called Pulsnitz. After her parents split up, she reportedly became unhappy and eventually discovered Islam. In May of last year, she made contact with an Islamist preacher in Hamburg who sent her a copy of the Quran. She then began to practice Islam in secret, learning Arabic, wearing conservative clothing, fasting, and even changing her name to Maryam. Authorities say the 16-year-old girl had been in contact with the Islamic State via internet chats. Police believe she met an ISIS-affiliated Muslim man online and fell in love. They claim he convinced Wenzel to meet him in the Islamic State's caliphate and organized her difficult trip to the Middle East. 2 months after discovering Islam, Wenzel stole her mother's credit card, flew to Turkey, and was eventually smuggled into Syria. Reports say she was then handed over to the Islamic State and taken to Mosul as a jihadist bride sometime before the battle for the city began in October of last year. Wenzel had previously been under investigation back in Germany for allegedly preparing for a possible act of terrorism. Prosecutors, however, suspended the probe following her disappearance. Tuesday, the chief prosecutor in the German state of Saxony said officials are reviewing new evidence. He says the investigation will resume if Wenzel reappears and is conclusively identified. She's since been handed over to American troops stationed in Iraq for questioning. It's not clear whether she'll be held in Iraq or extradited back to Germany to face trial. Howe, One America News.